crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. To return, Jerome Ford. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. He'll get this to Means. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On the double.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Cowboy 80. What's that in? What's that in? Let's go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Shut up. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Richardson now. Completed over the middle. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
60 Eagles. Dragon. Tackle 80. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
2 yards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Gravity line.
Here's Ward. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They give to Pollard from the gun. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
70 Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Off caught by his back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Spears a first down and more. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And here with Pollard from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Yeah. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a reset of downs, too.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. The Titans are leading so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Okay,
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football.
70
They're looking
Lions.
for first down here.
Let's go. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on his first down, Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Set. Ready.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Richardson to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Come on, set. Viking, 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Warrior, 70. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sideline. They're going to go for this.
Ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Bronco 80. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Roy. Buffalo 18.
Ward setting the pass. Buffalo brings it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Ward off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Let go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. There he goes on the right side. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kick is good.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ford on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to number 85. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
About set.
Cup
This
19.
is 3rd and 5.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set. Dragon 60. 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson now. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got it. Ready?
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Panther 11.
Throwing again, Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Cardinal. Let's go now. Top 60. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On the double.
Offense to the line for second down.
Down. 60 Bison.
They'll throw again. Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Cougar 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
Rig alert.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds its target. That's Taylor. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll throw this one. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Under 10.
Running for the first with Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by. Ready, right?
Spears running behind center. Have him gain up about a handful there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Bronco 80!
Watch out.
They run once more with Spears. Oh, into enemy territory. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Complete to Kayshawn Booty. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Spears trying this straight ahead. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Let go!
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Set.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now looking to throw with Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's checking crab. Shift.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Sly's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set up. 79 Bro. 70 Lions. Mustang 19.
Play action. It's Richardson. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's first and 10.
19. Here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Break.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Crash.
Cougar 19. Go.
A give left side to Taylor. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Down. Buffalo 8. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Air it out on third. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Ready.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Viking 18. Hut.
From the gun, Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offensive line, second down.
19 tight. Ready. 60 Bobcats. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Mitchell, incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
'70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Got it. Ready.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Come on. Set. 70.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down and goal to go.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Get up. Ready.
Here's 4. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Colts ball. They're down on a scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Get up.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
3 yards.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
On 1st down, Spears. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and 4 coming up now.
2. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go, 80. Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Spears. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Putting the receiver in motion. The play fake. Here's Ward. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts 17. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Twist.
Go.
Taylor now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Ready.
4 yards on that 1st down
19
run.
tight.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 70 Lions. Bronco 80.
Watch the twist.
They go again with Taylor. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's back to throw. Means on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, come on. Ready,
Throwing now, Richardson. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Taylor again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready up.
They can decide to play for the tire win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
A run here with Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts losing by 7.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Another shot for Taylor. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it. Not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Defense in the dime now, clinging to that lead.
Get up. Hot go. Cougar. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To throw. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut it to a punch late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Colts bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over their own 26-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 60 in. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Coming, I'm coming. Go.
Here's Spears on the carry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
79, bro. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Ready, ready.
Now to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Well, as fun as it would have been, unlikely that we were going to see a walk-off punt return touchdown there. And now with no time remaining, we're headed for overtime. And this still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Called in left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Here's Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down Colts.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, set! Gravity Lion! Ready?
To the air on his first down, Richardson. That's taken in by Means. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
On the ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Kill.
Ready.
Taylor trying the left side. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ready, set.
All right, needing 3 yards here on 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set up. 19 Lion. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Richardson to throw. That one nabbed by 1. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 6.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now a handoff to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay,
after the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And this one doesn't go far.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On the double.
Good moving drive, but it could
70
stall out
Ranger,
here.
70
We've got 3rd and
Ranger.
4.
Down. 18, 19, Tiger, 19. Ready,
Looking to throw it. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there.
77 Wolf, Cowboy 80.
Throwing now. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Titans surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin, right? Offensively can't happen. Just cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. They finish that pick in this game, and let's go celebrate.
Looking fast as the clock ticks towards 0. We'll throw this one. Ward.
At the 37-yard line.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job. And in this moment, he was that dude.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league. But as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Indy.